These four music students have never met until today. We decided to fly them out to Musora Music Studios to see what happens when four strangers who are used to playing music by themselves at their own pace are forced to work together against the clock. In just 8 hours, these everyday musicians will learn a new song and they'll work with a producer to professionally record it in our studio. The only question is, can they pull it off?
I'm a retired military, Royal Canadian Regiment infantry, and now I do, on the part-time basis, I do what you call battle simulation, which is a lot of fun. Drummers are noisy.
In the United States Navy, I'm a sailor, or a chief in the United States Navy. We're more than just soldiers, we're more than just sailors, we're more than just Marines. We're fathers, we're mothers, entrepreneurs, accountants, musicians.
Yeah, it's not a piano sound, but it's cool. It's like a wah, wah, wah. It's awesome. I like it, but it's not a piano sound.
Well, I'm a teacher. I haven't worked in the classroom for a while because I've been homeschooling my children. I'm actually in between careers, so maybe just leave it at that.
I retired a year and a half ago, and I get into regular guitar, bass guitar, Drumeo, of course. And I've been doing Estapario lessons lately and just loving that. The song that I'm going to be doing is Neil Young's Heart of Gold. Just a wonderful classic song.
I'm thinking we should change the song. What's going to be the most interesting song, but also challenge them to the point where they're feeling like they're growing musically? Your call, you're the producer.
Can we do one run through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna think about that.
I think it's a great song choice. It's reasonable. It's not extremely hard. I think it's manageable for the time frame that we have.
I like it. It's a nice little chill vibe, and I was nervous about it. I was like, man, I hope it's nothing crazy, but I like the song.
Everyone's heard the song a lot.
It's true.
And I listened to a song like Stick Season by Noah Kahan, more modern, more current. Why can't we ask them to learn that? Obviously, it's more challenging, but would the result of that be better? What's that guy? Have you ever heard this song?
No.
You like it?
I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's nice.
Thinking of doing that song instead.
Just thinking of calling an audible.
I feel like we need to push ourselves.
Are you changing the song on us?
Oh yeah, lovely. Why not?
I don't entirely know what to expect. We'll see how it goes.
So we're gonna see if we can do a crash course in Noah Kahan and learn this song, which is exciting. I think it's exciting.
We'll get you on the stand.
There's a lot of words there, and I don't know the song, so. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like reading a book.
So now we're doing a different song. So I don't think I've ever heard this song before, so never practiced it. I don't think I've seen a drum sheet for it. I don't know if there's a drum sheet for it, but we'll figure it out.
So I think it might be easier if we just learn it together. It's the same chords the whole way through. A, E, F sharp, D, and then a quick E at the end. So that last progression cuts in half between the D and the E. So why don't we get that click going?
You must have had yourself change of heart and halfway through the drive, cause your voice has trained out exactly how I pass my exit sign. Keep me driving straight to the left and future to the right. Now I'm stuck between.
All right, hold up. It's just a matter of listening to it.
Yeah.
Ed,
Yeah,
I wouldn't stress about it right now.
Right.
I think if we can find the direction we want to go with this,
Right.
then I think we can figure out the cadence of those lyrics.
Right.
He seems to be really responsive to the singer, especially because he's got the biggest job.
What if you just go do do cat do cat?
Yeah, I think that right. He has the vision. I have trust in him. That's going to be something amazing.
Okay, hang on one sec. So Sue,
Yes.
is there a way you can be the glue, the Sue glue?
For sure.
You can hold organ chords over it, and then it'll
Okay.
just glue everything together for now.
Sure.
So I'm just playing 2 notes and then another 2 notes.
Okay, got it. I think.
But I think it's going to get more interesting.
Bob, what if on bass we're try
Yeah.
more boom,
Just hold on.
boom, boom, boom.
He's going at it in stages. You can see he's got a lot of experience doing this.
Just so we can get this groove established, just so we're all kind of pulling in the same direction. Play your beat, Saeed.
I lost it. My fault. I lost it. That's on me. I lost the tempo. Okay. Sorry about that. I lost the tempo. Like that's the worst thing to do as a drummer is to lose the tempo. But that's probably the big thing that I'm nervous about is I don't want to fail the team and like everything's going smooth and I just kind of like mess up one thing and it kind of just makes everything fall apart.
It's coming together. It's starting to come together, and I have full confidence. You know, it's going to be really nice.
I don't really know what my part of the song is yet. I think it's going to be figured out when the rest of the parts are figured out, which is part of the fun.
My vocals. Well, I'm not sure what's expected of me, and that's probably and that's what I'm here for.
It's starting to sound almost like a little more, something more jangly, like it almost has a bit of a 90s vibe. Blame me, man. That's my generation, my fault. But I don't know, does that feel like it's going somewhere? Like, and that gives, that gives you more space for the rhythm of the vocals. You don't have to be so in lock with the way he sung it. You can have a little more freedom.
Yeah.
And then I think we can find a bass line that really grooves. What you're doing there is feeling good already. What do you guys think?
Nice little build into the
Break out now and then come back. Anybody sweating a little bit?
Oh yeah.
I'm sweating a little
big
bit.
time.
All right, we are about to go meet Sue, who is our piano player, and I'm just really excited to meet her and see how things are going with the practice, and maybe I can offer some support and encouragement. So let's do this.
I played the piano for a long time when I was young. That was like the thing that I did as a kid. And then as I got older, I lost interest. About 25 years passed. I didn't really do any music-related activities.
Oh my God!
One day I was on YouTube and I came across one of Lisa's videos, and I was just so struck by the way that she was teaching that it just made me more than anything want to run to a piano and go try out everything that she was doing. And I did. I went out and I bought a piano. And fast forward a little bit, I signed up for Pianote. And I just haven't turned back.
I heard they changed the song at the last minute, which is, it's kind of fun actually. It's okay, but you know why? Because you taught me 1, 5, 6, 4. So yeah, it's okay.
These chords are the foundation of pop music, built using the 1st, the 5th, the 6th, and the 4th notes of the scale, which is why it's called the 1, 5, 6, 4 progression.
How's your how's your feelings? It's okay. It's good. No, it's gonna be good. It's fun. I mean, I've never played like this before.
No, before I played only classical music, which is wonderful, but I didn't know how to do anything else.
I feel like this song's screaming for some octaves in that left hand.
Okay.
Just some like, I love her mom, but it's, and you could even go like really low. Like it could,
Okay.
love her mom, but it's the season of the sticks and I, yeah, saw your mom, but she forgot that
I'm learning how to read from chords. I didn't know how to do that before. I didn't know anything about chords.
I'll drink, yes, alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas and I'll,
Oops.
yes, dream each night of the version of you and I might not have, but I did not lose something in a fire tracks and one pair of shoes and I'm split in half and that'll have to do.
Look at you go. You know what to do. I hope so.
Because of the encouraging atmosphere at Pianote, I've experimented with arranging music and writing my own music. and it's something that I really like.
I feel like you've been with the piano for like a really long time.
About 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been in student reviews and stuff, right? You've been in there. I feel like I've seen your face.
You probably have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote a happy birthday for you.
That's why you look so familiar. I'm like, I know I've seen this face. I know there's a connection here. Oh, that was so nice of you.
I don't know if you remember it. I don't remember it anymore.
That made my whole month. I was like, wow, this is so special. Thank you for doing that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really actually quite special. So I appreciate that immensely. I thought about that often.
Oh, did I?
Write the whole happy birthday. It was so sweet.
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
You guys are working on stick season. Yeah. So, yeah, how's it going, first of all?
I think we've got it now. Slow it down a little bit just so we...
Subject to what Ryan says.
Yeah, whatever the producer wants. I'm going to grab the headphones, and I just want to hear how it's going. And
What makes me most nervous is playing and not having the right technique in the way I guess it looks when I play. Like, I don't know if I have bad habits, with, holding drumsticks or how I play just in general, or maybe not just kind of catching on quick enough.
let's try to get those ghost notes a little bit lower. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Help that backbeat to stand out like a little bit more.
Okay. I'm probably my worst critic, so if I'm doing something wrong, I might get in my head.
Sorry.
It'd be cool to change the kick drum a little bit. So let's just try this. Let's go to 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Just more of like a standard kind of rock feel. Can we do one round of version 1 with the boom, boom, cut, boom, cut, and then transition into that chorus?
I screwed it up. Okay.
My aunt taught me how to play piano. Then it progressed into guitar. Got into the bass guitar 2.5 years ago. I've always been a huge fan of bass guitar. It just drives the song.
As a listener, it tells me that, okay, something's changing.
Yeah.
Especially when the bass is going to that more driving feel and then your kick is kind of matching it.
Yeah.
I always try to keep in my mind, if the singer never has to guess where they're going,
Yeah.
and they can just do their job and sing, and they can feel that the music is changing behind them, we're doing our job.
Okay.
And by changing those bass drum patterns or doing a fill that slightly elevates it, the rest of the band can feel that something's going to change. We've done our job well.
Thank you, Brandon.
Sai, how long have you been playing drums?
Around about 5-6 months.
Jeez, you sound great. I wish I sounded that good after 5 or 6 months.
Well, promise me that I was more than all the miles combined.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Good you're here because I could use a lot of help.
I am going to help you with this.
When I was a young fella, I tried to sing and play, get instruments, and my mother was always, stop that caterwauling. So it wasn't until probably about 30, I decided to pick up the guitar again.
You promised me that I was more than all the miles combined. You must have.
I sort of was going to a church, and they found out that I play a little bit of a guitar. Never sang. I'm always leery about my voice.
You passed my exit sign. Don't drive, driving. Yeah. That's on the one, yeah.
So played with them for a while, and then at a certain point, 3 of the vocalists left. So they left, went to another church. I had to put on a singing hat, which I wasn't very comfortable with, but I did.
So let's just start by singing this first 2.
Okay.
So you get to the drive.
Right to the
and
drive,
just
okay.
stop there and let's try and loop that a couple of times.
Yep.
Let's hear it.
You promised me that I
Okay,
was more
so hold on.
than all the miles combined.
You're rushing.
As you promised me that I was more than.
And I was struggling through that, but I found Singeo. And that was really, really excellent. I learned more in the first 3 or 4 lessons than I learned anywhere. Just Lisa's so infectious.
Miles combined. I gotta pick it up. promised me that I was more than all the miles combined. You must have had yourself a change of heart, like halfway through the drive.
That's great.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I like to be a perfectionist in the sense is that I like to know the words and I like to know the phrasing. As far as the song, I like to put my own self into the song.
What's the quality of your voice that you do like, that you think makes it what it is?
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
What do I like about my voice? I think the raspiness.
Yeah.
That's what I like, is sort of the raspiness.
I think it has so much character and soul to it.
So I don't need to adhere to the sticky points of it being so-so, like just has to be this way. I like to get the feel and the emotion of the song.
Think of the lyrics. What are you saying?
Yeah,
Emotion will
Yeah.
just make things easier, believe it or not.
yeah,
Okay?
yep,
And I can see you already remembered something there.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm a retired 27 years in the military, and I've done some overseas tours with United Nations and NATO. So I've seen a lot of stuff. So
I can only imagine, yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay. So those emotions are so powerful when it comes to playing an instrument and singing, that it's okay to tap into those because I think they'll actually slow you down a little bit.
yeah. And just a point for anybody who's watching, if the kids take up music, praise them. Let them get through with it.
Now the fun part, man. You know what might be the way to do it is really focus on that floor tom and then just do a quick hat overdub and we'll throw that around.
Okay.
Stop for 1 sec. So doom bound, the dugga boom bound.
I missed it. There's a perfectionist in me that I kind of like try to suppress sometimes, especially when it comes to the drums.
I want you to play it where it doesn't look like you're thinking about it. You know what I mean? Okay, man. Saeed, that verse was rad. That was
really?
great, man.
Oh, thank you.
Those are gonna find a place in there,
All right.
but I'm feeling like I want to just have a take that's fun.
Okay.
So I say we do one more take where you cut loose a little bit.
Okay. I love the freedom of the drums. You can mess up in the drums and people don't know you mess up. Like, you know, you only know what you're aiming for. So as long as you kind of keep it in pocket and, you know, don't kind of fully falter, it's not too bad. So sometimes I kind of just try to go with the flow.
Oh. Sai, we're right with you. We're just making mallets.
Oh, nice.
This is Charmin brand, one of the best toilet paper brands out there. I made it out of toilet paper and duct tape. That works, eh? Listen to that tone, eh?
Sometimes you just feel it and you can just kind of do your own thing. And that release of being able to do whatever you want on the drums is what I love about it.
Hold it. Great. Yeah, Bob, just have fun doing what you're doing, and then we'll see how it goes, and then we'll figure out what to do after. That was helpful that I talked to you just then. Hey, just said a whole bunch of nothing. Blah, blah, blah.
I haven't performed in front of an audience or been professionally recorded before. Yeah, no nerves whatsoever.
Do you ever play with your thumb, like a real soft?
Never.
When it's with the finger, it's really abrupt. Side of the thumb is what a lot of guys do when they play like a muted more style. Like that could work. Does that feel totally foreign to you to play?
No, not at all.
I think more smooth is better for this song.
To hear everybody's different ideas on how things should work, how the performance should go, and what role I played in that whole situation. It's given me excitement about doing similar things going forward.
Great, man. That felt really solid. Attaboy, Bob.
Just in the recording part, I was a little bit nervous, mainly because I didn't know what I was going to do. Because I hadn't been told. It was just here. These are these chords. Do something with them, and I wasn't sure what the something was.
That's cool.
You like that? Okay.
The learning at Pianote has been constantly discovery after discovery.
Can we explore that one little thing you did at the end? Da, da, da. We have a visitor.
How are we doing? I just
doing
came
okay.
to see how we're doing. I'm gonna sit beside you.
Most welcome to.
Give me the vision. Loop me in.
No, it's good.
We're just working on a little arpeggio part for the end.
Ooh.
I think you know what you're doing. I'm gonna go in there and listen.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Well, it's really fun to play different parts because I'm used to playing solo piano, knowing that I'm part of something bigger. And that was really cool. And that's a new experience for me.
Yeah, I think you're so close, Sue.
So you have it. It's just you're falling off occasionally when we, especially on this transition from the dun 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 dun. So you almost want to think about the first note in your chord as like a womp womp womp, and that might help a bit. So breathe. Are we breathing? We breathe. Feel your toes. Can you feel them? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Because of the encouraging atmosphere at Pianote, I've experimented with arranging music and writing my own music. And then the idea popped into my head, why don't I teach music? And that's what I'm doing. But I just want to say that it's really because of my experience at Pianote that I decided to become a music teacher.
Yeah, we got it.
So that was it? Wow. I know, right? Woo! A little this, a little that. That's how it goes.
All right, my man.
Right.
Oh, I love that. That mic sounds good with your voice, hey?
Yeah.
All right, my man. What we care about is the emotion of the performance.
Yep.
And that's what I need from you. Yep. So we're gonna do one take first. Not even a take. We're gonna do a run without recording.
Here comes the line.
Okay.
So that you kind of like get into the groove.
Okay.
And then
That's
we'll
what I was
do.
going to
And
wonder.
then
No, we're just going to do.
we'll
a
do
bit
a
of
warm
run. I
up
can
first.
Just go through it.
Yes, sir. Just a warm up first.
Yeah.
And once we got you with the warm up, then we'll start doing the work.
Okay.
Ed, my man, we're just gonna roll it from the top. And
Roger.
Get the mic levels here. So just sing normally and relax. And then we'll do a real take.
Okay.
On the plane, and I love Vermont. Is the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom. She forgot that I existed.
I love that the music is pretty.
And
he sounds like he spent all night at the bar.
Alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas.
Yeah, we're good here. Let's stop it here.
Oh, yeah! We were talking about like you have gone through some stuff in life. If you can tap into those things, you don't have to go too deep. Take me through a trip.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah?
Gotcha.
Okay, let's go.
So I thought that I could pile something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I'm no longer funny, 'cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, and now still can't call me back. And I love Vermont. It's the season of the sticks.
Right?
When he delivers it, it's so much sadder.
It's a storyteller. I told him.
Oh, baby, I miss you.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to sound like me. Yeah. I wanted to use the voice that I have because there's no way I'm going to sound like somebody else. But that was it. Like when I go in to sing a song, I want to put me into the song. So I project myself. And that's one thing that Singeo has done for me, is to learn how to get into myself.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice tailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left out future to the right. Now I'm stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories of something even smoking can't replace. I'm terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the plains. And I love Vermont, it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, just like playing the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. So I thought that if I piled something good on all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I'm no longer funny, cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks and one pair of shoes I am split in half, but they'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain is just passing through, but I doubt it. Love Vermont is the season of the stick. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, just like playing the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. Oh, babe, I love you true.
Oh, a little bit of flair on the end there. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yay!